gotta take a stand. It don't have to. American dream. He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, Jason Roach and Sam Hall, the T&A Podcast.
I'm on.
Well, hell, here we are again. Finally.
No.
Episode 43.
Honestly, I really did pause there for a second.
You didn't know?
Where the fuck are we at?
It's 43.
43. Okay,
I looked
43.
on the way. This is Pro Wrestling Volume 2. Let me back up on that.
Yeah, back up.
Pro fucking Wrestling.
That's better.
Part 2 of My name's Jason Roach.
My name is Sam Hall.
This is the T&A podcast. You found us.
Imagine that.
It seems like we've been hiding, but not really.
Yeah.
Had some stuff going on. Everybody's like, yeah, you got that little podcast thing there you do. You doing that anymore? Yeah, actually we are. But we've had other stuff going on.
Well, the weather's been getting better too, so we're a little bit excited about that. So
got that grass to mow.
yeah,
Whoop. Who cares about that? Work sucks, blah, 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 blah. But there has been other things to do with the T&A brand.
like
Anyway,
what?
well,
Tell me about them.
funny you should ask. That would be our new private group on Facebook, the T&A Pod Kitties page.
And it's private.
It is
'Cause there's
private.
It's private.
Oh, there's
Why is it private,
because
Jason?
there's almost some private parts on that son of a bitch. We have our membership has grown. We are up to
My member grew. There's some of them pictures, boy. It's kind of hard not to. It's not something you want to do in the incorrect settings.
we kind of had the thought in our head. It was like, okay, we have these other groups that we belong to, like, you know, inappropriate memes and all these. And I have a few groups that I belong to. And the idea was maybe we could mix the two up. So we invited some people and we kind of got the ball rolling. Thank you, Jamie, for being our administrator.
Hung an pineapple upside down. That's how you mix them up.
That's right. That's right. But we have some ladies that contribute some pictures occasionally. This is not solely that, but they are very well appreciated. And there's a lot of funny memes. And some of them go way over the fucking line, but it's all in good fun. If you would like to be a member of the Pod Kitties, the T&A Pod Kitties private page, find us on Facebook, the T&A Podcast. Send us a message, and we can send you an invite. But, and also, I got to say this, Melanie James, you are the most meme posting motherfucker I have ever seen. And we love you. And,
somebody's got to keep it interesting in there because we can't do it.
That's like, she's like, how come you didn't like my post? I'm like, I didn't see your fucking post because I didn't stay on this son of a bitch for 24 hours a day. But she'd been feeling under the weather, and she told me, she's like, man, I've been crazy posting on there. And we actually have a voice message from her here in a little while. Her and Cathy Jo have made an appearance once again. And again, if you are a fan of the show and you would like to see what Cathy Jo looks like, what Melanie James looks like, and some other ladies that are our new friends, if you want to see what they look like too.
You do.
You do. Yeah, you do. You want to see all of them.
Every damn one of them.
Every goddamn one of them.
Every bit of them.
Find us on Facebook, the T&A Podcast. Send us a message, and we will send you an invite to the private group. Anyway, all that I said, I haven't, we haven't done this in quite a while, so I'm all jittery. I'm ready to get after it.
I'm a little off here, but it's got a lot to do with the age.
Well, and your tiny penis. But anyway,
fuck you then.
This has been one that we have not done since episode 5. Episode 5 was pro fucking wrestling. And
Jason was so excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
And he's so excited about it again.
And if I could find the sumbitch on the computer, you may have heard the 3-minute intro into the number 5 into this one, too, because I'm too lazy to do anything new. But I have always been a lifelong fan of pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, you like to watch that fake shit? I'm like, hey, fuck you.
Bunch of men playing grab ass.
No, it's the same shit as anybody who gets into soap operas or any kind of episodic television that has a storyline that you were following.
It's a manly soap opera.
Yeah, and they just, I don't know, hit each other with fucking manly chairs. Yeah.
Speaking of manly.
Yeah. Jesus.
Excuse me.
I think you were possessed. This is not Paranormal Part 2. This is pro fucking wrestling.
I'll see what kind of little weird voices I can come up with later as I drink beer.
Okay. So before we get into the pro fucking wrestling.
Pardon me.
What the fuck?
I had to get away from the damn camera. Pardon me.
Pardon. How have you been besides Flemmy?
How have I been? Just, pretty much fucking bored out of my mind. I mean, what about, we're going to make some small talk here. I'm trying to think of what I could ask you that would be a little different. Maybe.
I've been here for like an hour and a half, and we've covered all kinds of shit and didn't hit the record button.
That's true.
So I should have just saved all that.
Have you sucked any good cocks lately?
Negative. But thanks for asking.
The day ain't over yet, buddy.
You said a good one. Anyway.
Keep in mind, I am German-Irish.
Oh.
So the flavor palette might be a little bit like mashed potatoes and sauerkraut.
Oh, my God. This is
Can I go
great.
on about my crotch? No.
Sure. Go ahead.
Well, it's done.
Okay.
It's a short conversation.
So anyway, you've been good, just bored.
Yeah, mostly. I haven't really gotten into anything lately that's even worth talking about. What about you? There's any fun experiences that's happened to you? Like,
fun experiences?
Yeah.
No. Just had some experiences.
Ooh. What kind would that be?
Not fun.
Oh. Well, okay.
Had to go to the doctor. Had to do that.
Oh.
I would like you to know. I would like everybody to know. If you haven't,
no. Okay. I'm sorry.
What?
Well, you said it wasn't fun, so obviously it wasn't a prostate exam.
I didn't back up into it. No, I had a little issue in my head more than my body, but I had to go go see my physician, who was really happy to see me since he hasn't seen me since, I don't know, 2019. He's like, I thought you died. I'm like, I know, I'm still here.
I got rich off you last time you were here.
Yeah, no doubt. Anyway, Zach, thanks. I appreciate you. No, just plain old shit, fucking working, blah, blah, blah.
Boy, we are just I don't, sad. We are.
Well, believe it or not, unlike other people that do podcasts, we have, I don't know, jobs.
That pretty much screws us.
And fucking lives.
well,
things that pass for lives. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Pro fucking
yeah,
wrestling.
let's stop boring the fuck out of everybody and talk about wrestling.
Anyway, we'll work backwards. We had recently gone to Chillicothe, Ohio.
Yeah.
And went to another fan fest. And we talked about it a little bit on the last episode. I got to meet Sting. You got to meet Nikita Koloff.
Yep.
One thing we kind of bounced around with the whole thing was it was a little, how should I say this? Disorganized.
I was wondering if you were going to be
No, and here's the thing. I'm not trying
about it.
I'm not trying to disparage anybody. That was a lot of people.
Yeah.
In a small area.
Yep.
There were things that were advertised that didn't happen. There were, stuff like that. I'm still a fan of the fan fest.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Based on our first time, which went off without a fucking hitch, it was great.
Yeah.
This just had a little bit, they just got a little sideways in what they do.
Yeah.
And it's Bobby Fulton. He is the promoter of this.
And the poor guy was
he's running around like crazy.
He was running like mad in that place.
And he's got a lot of people working for him, and it's just communications and these old wrestlers, are like, they're set in their ways. This ain't their first fucking rodeo. So they're going around doing all this stuff. And it's like, nope, I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to sell my shit and I'm going to do it my way. And, that kind of stuff. But anyway, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. That's Bobby Fulton. He heard me.
I'm going to kick him up.
I'm going to whip his ass. I'm going to put him in the scorpion bucklock right now.
I was waiting for them to come by here.
I don't know where the fuck they were.
Man, that was going to be loud if they went past here.
Well, this is why this is a top-notch audio extravaganza.
Yes, it is.
But we had a good time in spite of everything.
Yeah.
We didn't stay for the matches.
No.
Because we spent enough time up there. It was like, okay, I want to go home. Don't get me wrong. I got to meet Sting.
Yeah.
And as you so eloquently put it, I got to stand in line for an hour and a half to meet the fucker for 15 seconds. It might have been a little longer than that, but not much. But he was actually very, very cool. And I'm sure, he's not there for his fucking health. He's there, I'm sure he was compensated well, but he was also a really nice guy. And I said to him when I finally got up there to get my picture taken with this guy, I said it in the last episode or maybe the episode before. Fuck, I don't fucking know. It's been so long since we did this. I am in line with the fucking super fan, the Sting super fan that got up there and was like, ta-da!
It's me.
And fucking Sting's like, great.
This fucker again.
And after I get past all that stuff and it's my turn, I'm like, oh shit, it's my turn. And I get up there and he's just like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, hey, I said, I'm 50 years old and finally got to meet my favorite wrestler. And he's like, well, you can just mark this down. It's a life achievement or some shit like that. I can't remember what the fuck he said, but the big thing I noticed when I got beside him, like, holy shit, you're a big old dude. He pretty tall. I'm going to say, depending on the shoes I'm wearing or the convenience store I'm leaving, I'm somewhere between 5'8" and 6'4". But I'm going to say he was every bit of 6'4", 6'5". And, even if he did have boots on or whatever, he's still probably flat-footed, 6'3".
Even watching him on those shows, I never thought that he was that tall.
Well, I mean, you're looking at him in the ring or whatever with, especially back in the day when you and I watched it, fairly religiously, all these guys were big guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, if he's standing next to the Road Warriors or, something like that,
right?
These guys are big, tall, and not only, beefy, but they're, they're also pretty tall. So it's kind of hard to judge that until you're standing next to the motherfucker going, what's the weather like up there, Stinger?
Yeah, you see it in football too. Doug Flutie, quarterback, famous quarterback, and he always looked like he looked like a toddler out there.
Yeah.
When it's like, how can he see over the line with it? And Then you come to find out, Flutie was 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit! This guy was maybe just a little bit shorter than me, and he looked like a little child out
Because
there.
he's out there playing with guys that
Yeah.
are 6'6".
So yeah, it can be a little off-putting.
The last time, the last fan fest we went to, and I got to meet Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Now, back in his heyday, I mean, he's had like knee surgeries and all this kind of stuff. So he's, plus got the age on him.
Mm-hmm.
He was close to 7 foot. He was a legit 7-footer. He's like 6'11",
tall
something like
bitch.
that. But even meeting him, I'm like, holy shit, that's a big old tall drink of water there.
Uh-huh.
And man, I bet he's posing the fucking snack. I mean, I know he's married and all this other stuff, and he's probably 60s or whatever. But I know somebody.
Oh yeah.
I happen to share a bed with somebody that she's like, Kevin Nash. Yeah. Get out of the ladder.
You're going to be doing some role playing eventually.
No.
You're going to be coming off the top rope, literally.
Here we come. Spread them legs. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Well, you didn't even make it a 3, you know
she
it.
kicked out. All right. So we didn't get a whole lot of interaction,
Really?
you bastards.
I'm
why?
surprised.
You know why we didn't get interaction?
Why's that?
Because there's no pussy involved. There could be.
There are.
Well, yeah, there
Yeah.
could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put the, it's been fucking a month ago now that I put the picture of you with the lady wrestlers.
Yeah.
That got a lot of play. So there.
Yeah, I got a few warnings out of that one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, somebody who contributes almost nothing to this show come up with some subjects for us to cover.
And who would that person be?
I'm talking to him.
What do you know? He contributed something finally.
So, since nobody else did, because we're not talking about pussy or penises or anything like that, we're talking about pro fucking wrestling. Damn it.
Get over it, fuckers.
Yeah. This will be...
There's a hair on my fucking microphone.
Is it curly?
What I see it move once in a while as I'm talking to this, and I can't place where it's at.
Is it disturbing you to the point you can't talk?
It's blonde,
Oh.
and I don't know why. Where the fuck has this thing been?
I
don't know.
Hey.
You've been sneaking in here at some point?
Nope.
All right.
Not me.
I don't know what the hell's going on then.
Anyway.
Okay.
We digress.
Again.
Once again.
Always.
So, on these subjects, best and worst gimmicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll go first.
Would you want to start with the best?
Well, of course.
Well, we go with the best. All right.
That's easy.
Who?
Undertaker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
I mean, he started this bullshit. His name was Mark Calloway. He kind of fiddle-fucked around in some of these other territories before he got to the WWF in like 1990.
If you want the most hilarious stories from military service, we're talking about shenanigans, pranks, mistakes that are funny. Check out the Camo Comedy Show podcast, available now on all podcasting platforms. And that's 2 M's in Camo, CAMMO. Check us out now.
What did he go by then? Did he
went
just go by his name?
He had like, I think he went by the Punisher,
Okay.
and then Mean Mark Callis.
Mean Mark Callis? Really?
Yeah, really intimidating 6'10"
Wow.
redhead. As white as the driven fucking snow. No fucking tan, nothing.
The Ginger Callis.
What the fuck? That sounds like a fucking hand job.
It does sound like an Urban Dictionary word, doesn't it? The Ginger Callis.
Hey, mark that down.
Let me write that one down.
Otherwise known as the Undertaker. But no, he got to the WWF, and at that time in 1990, it was starting to turn into something that organization was very gimmicky. I mean, they were they were like, hey, shit, you can come in here and we'll throw a gimmick on you and you'll be a superstar. Well,
Not always.
he got there and was like, hey, I want to wrestle for you, because, WCW was basically telling him, you're great and all, but nobody's ever going to pay money to see you wrestle.
Oh, really?
Ole Anderson.
Really?
Ole Anderson actually sat in a meeting with Mark Calloway and said, "Mark, you're a great athlete, but we just don't see any potential in you. We're going to keep you at your contract level, but we're not giving you a bump because nobody's ever going to pay you money to see you wrestle."
Wow.
And I'm thinking, Ole Anderson probably went, "Boy, I fucked that up. Boy, I fucked that up big time." But he gets to, to Connecticut, to New York, and talks to McMahon, and McMahon's got, he's like, "Well, we might have something for you."
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he kind of was like, "Oh shit, I thought you kind of had something for me now." But they waited a little while and was like, "Okay, I got this idea."
So McMahon had the idea?
McMahon had the idea.
All right.
And they did like storyboard and kind of showed him the concept of it and all this other shit. And he was like, okay. And he's like, "I was going to make the most of this, but I didn't see it lasting more than a few years because it's like, what can you do?" But to his credit, once he got rolling with it, he evolved that character to where he just retired last year. He did so much shit with that. It's
How many damn years was he in that?
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Man.
So he made the most of that gimmick. So
yeah, I would say so.
If you have to say best gimmick, in my opinion, The Undertaker is the best gimmick.
Yeah.
What would you think would be the best gimmick besides that?
Besides The Undertaker?
Because I got to go first, fucker.
Good for you. Me. I'm going to go old school with those. And instead of going, to me, I when I say old school, I'm talking about before the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, we're
though the 90s is old school, we gotta accept that shit from now on.
Yeah. Hey, look, if you're in our age group, 50 plus,
yeah,
there comes a time where you just go, "Well, shit, that was like 2002. Fuck, that wasn't that long ago. It was 21 fucking years ago."
God, yes. I'm going to go with it's going to come down to between one of two people. And this is kind of a draw because these are the people that I really looked forward to seeing back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, and it's I don't know if it's a gimmick or not, but it kind of was. It was Jake the Snake.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, all he had was just him and that fucking snake.
Yeah.
But he really played that up, and people really got into that damn snake and all the stuff that he did with it and everything.
And he could be a heel or a babyface.
Right. And he was equally good at both.
Yeah. And he had been around a long time before the Jake the Snake gimmick.
Yeah.
Again, that was hatched in the WWF.
Now, do you know who brought up that? Was it his idea or somebody else's?
That I don't know.
Because finding out who came up with the ideas is pretty interesting.
More than likely, a lot of it comes from McMahon. And he had Pat Patterson and Bruce Pritchard and some other people that were on his quote unquote creative team. They would come up, it'd be like a group effort.
People sitting around getting drunk going, but that'd be pretty good.
No, I mean, they sat around his pool and stuff and would just like come up with shit. And
getting high then.
Well, I don't know that he did that. I say he was lifting them weights, taking them steroids, even though the court said he wasn't selling them. Winky, 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 winky. But yeah, Jake Roberts was the son of a wrestler named Grizzly Smith. Yeah.
Man, you were just loaded down with, it was just knowledge.
And this is
absolutely fucking useless.
When you start talking to me, it's like, I can tell you musical facts.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you wrestling facts. I can tell you sexual facts.
But you're never going to see this shit on Jeopardy.
Anything. I've said that. It's like, I have a dream that I'm on Jeopardy and I'm standing there behind the fucking podium with my buzzer in my fucking hand. And it's like, and the categories are pro wrestling, porn. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm going to win. I am so going to fucking win. But, his dad, Grizzly Smith, wrestled in, he was just a territory wrestler. He went from place to place.
Okay.
And he had, we actually saw Jake the Snake's brother at the first Fan Fest we went to, and you didn't know it. because I didn't tell you.
And I've forgotten since then. Who the hell was it?
His name was Sam Houston.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, he was at the last one, too.
Yes. He is actually Jake Roberts' younger brother.
And it kind of, now that, when you see him now.
Yeah.
Now that he's got the dark hair instead of the
Yeah.
blonde hair back in the day,
And
you can kind of see it.
And I hate this. I'm not going to Google it because I'm not that much of a stickler. But
Really?
their sister was actually a wrestler too, and I cannot think of her name. She was not extremely well known.
Okay.
But yeah, so the whole family was basically involved in wrestling. But anyway, I digress. The whole Jake the Snake thing didn't happen until the WWF. He didn't do the snake thing. He didn't have the name. He didn't have the snake until he got to wrestle for McMahon.
See, a lot of these guys I don't remember from back in the day that were like that before. But like my other favorite gimmick guy is George the Animal Steel. Mine.
But okay.
Elizabeth.
Motherfucker.
He was funny.
He was.
But he was this, when you're young, he was this weird monster like guy. He was a monster.
Oh, yeah.
But as you got older, you were just like, this guy is cracking me the fuck up.
What happened was he had wrestled primarily in New York for McMahon's father in the WWF.
You're going to have to put some music behind
he was a
this
legit. Hey, go fuck yourself.
Every time you start talking. I
tell you what, I'm going to whore myself out to a wrestling podcast. That's what I'm going to do.
Library music
so
in
I
the
can be on a
background.
real fucking show.
There you go.
But Steele was a legit monster heel back in the day.
Yeah. That's
So, like-
really. I barely remember him being a good guy at any point.
The champion back in the day, a lot of people in our age group remember Hulk Hogan being the WWF champion.
Yeah.
And it was all brother and all that bullshit. Well, decade before that, it was Bruno Sammartino.
Oh yeah, and
he was
now is that senior or junior?
no, that was senior.
Okay,
junior was a fucking jack off. But anyway, sorry if you're listening. If you're listening, that's great. But
Please don't kill me.
You were still a jack off. Anyway, he was like so loved in New York just because of the whole Italian thing, and you had all these ethnic pockets that would come to.
Yeah.
And this was before they had the television show, but this was when it was much more a live event business. So every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever, they would be in Madison Square Garden. They ran the Garden. They would have Bruno Sammartino. He's the hometown hero.
They didn't run the Garden. Yeah. They owned.
Well,
wink,
no,
wink, winkety
well,
wink,
well,
wink.
They didn't actually own it, but they ran it. But they would have him, and he would be facing. He was the good guy champion. That was the difference between a lot of these territories.
Well, who was the major heel back then?
Well, they would filter them in. So you had like George the Animal Steel,
right?
Back in his day, Ivan Koloff.
Oh yeah,
Ivan Koloff was a big.
I forget about him being around as long as he was.
Yeah. So anyway, George Steele was legit a fucking badass, at least viewed as this monster heel that could actually, cause Bruno Sammartino a problem.
Yeah. He was extremely dangerous man. That's the way they played him off.
But as he got older, he still worked for the WWF when they made the transition. So he did not do much in the ring because of his age. And then he was more of a gimmick. He got the green tongue thing, and
the green tongue and chewing the fucking turnbuckle.
And this is where it got really fucking stupid.
Do you remember? Didn't he have a little monkey or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved it.
They did like little skits and stuff. It's when it started to cross over from pro wrestling to sports entertainment. At least in McMahon's eyes, he'd have like a sit down, talk show like Letterman or something like that. But Vince is hosting it, and back then it was just Vince McMahon. I'm the announcer for the WWF. Nobody knew that he fucking owned the place, even though the inside guys did. Or the smart fans, but that was before the internet and all this other bullshit. They just kept it all, a secret. But yeah, George Steele was fucking hilarious, but he was basically just a caricature of himself.
Yeah.
As he got older. Little known fact about him, he was actually a very highly educated man.
Yes, he was.
He was.
It was weird to see him on some if you get on YouTube, you can see things on there where they did interviews with him when he's just talking in his normal way, and I was like, this is so weird.
And he was a school teacher.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and he was married at the time. He talked about the stuff that he was doing on the road. He was just like everybody else. He was involved in a lot of shit he shouldn't have been involved in.
Let me snort this line of cocaine off your ass, bitch.
He didn't snort lines. He snorted paragraphs. But no, I remember the last time I remember seeing him, who was the guy that always had the guitar?
Oh, the honky tonk man.
No, not honky tonk. It was the other guy. Was it Jeff Jarrett?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did this thing where he was starting to wrestle, and they were surprise guests, and it was a lot of the old time guys, like Snuka came out there one time, and I kept tuning in just in hopes that George would come out there one day, and I was just going, please, every time, please let it be George, and it'd be goddamned if it didn't happen. I just said the GD word because I was that excited at the time.
You were excited.
I stood up and went, "Oh fuck yeah!" I'm just yelling. I was just.
But you also know this ain't going to work out real good for George.
No, because he got in there, and I think it lasted all of about maybe 1 minute. We were them, running in and out of the ring, chasing each other around. He gets the guitar, smacks him over the damn head, and then takes off running. And it was like a disqualification sort of thing. And of course, he's in there going to rolling the tongue around and yes, doing that shit.
God.
And I loved every minute of it, though. It was great.
Okay, so we've covered the best gimmicks.
Yeah.
So, what would be your worst gimmick?
Boy, there was a lot of them. But man, that is I'm gonna go with 2.
Oh God,
I'm gonna go with 2 because it's.
You did 2 on good.
Yeah,
so
because I'm not 100% on either one of them. One of them was Disco Inferno.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I hated listening to son of a bitch when he would come out.
The thing of it was a bad gimmick, but it got over.
Yeah. But he just wasn't any good at all. He just,
if you don't know what we're talking about, go back if you're still listening to this bullshit. Disco Inferno was basically a kind of a staple in WCW.
Yeah.
From about 95, 96 to basically when they closed the doors. McMahon bought the fucking place for pennies on the dollar in 2001. Disco Inferno. Just picture if John Travolta was a wrestler. Little, I mean, he was built, he had a little bit of form to him.
Yeah.
But he kind of had that hair and that look, and he wore that.
He did the
stuff.
dance and shit, too.
And they would have the disco ball going, and he's like, and out there dancing. It was just the fucking drizzling shits. That's exactly what the fuck it was.
Drizzling shits. That is a damn good description of exactly what the hell I was seeing every time he came out.
Okay, I got to agree with you on that. So who would your second one be?
And you might be a little surprised by this one, but I just didn't like the gimmick at all because it was just stupid to me. Was Coco Beware.
Really?
Yeah. There was just something about him with the bird and he's flapping his arms, and I'm going, how is that supposed to be intimidating at all?
You want to know why?
Yeah.
You can blame one person.
Who would that be?
Vince McMahon.
Oh, well. Okay.
Coco,
you fucking lost it on that one.
Coco Ware. Coco Ware was what he actually wrestled. God, I am such a fucking nerd.
Settle in, boys and girls.
He wrestled originally.
It's time for useless shit with Jason Wright.
Why, thank you. Sit in a fucking chair with a goddamn smoking jacket
with
on.
A fucking pipe.
Hello, children.
Expound.
Let me expose kayfabe to you. He wrestled under the name Sweet Brown Sugar. Okay? Not racist at all. Hey, I'm telling you,
my God.
I'm not making this shit up. He wrestled in
Sweet Brown Sugar. Shit.
He wrestled in one of the Tennessee territories for Jeff Jarrett's father, Jerry Jarrett, who actually happened to own part of the territory with Jerry the King Lawler. Sweet Brown Sugar would wrestle with a guy named Bobby Eaton.
Oh, now I recognize that name.
They were a tag team. They were very young.
He was at Chillicothe last time we were there.
No, actually, Bobby Eaton, I don't think was.
I thought he was. I thought he was. Wasn't he? I thought he was supposed to be there.
He passed away.
Well, I guess that's why he didn't make it.
Yeah, I would have been seriously shocked if he was there. But anyway, those two like started out as a tag team. But anyway, he changed his name somewhere down the line to Coco Ware. Didn't have the parrot. Didn't have that gimmick. When he got to New York, McMahon's like, I see you, Coco Beware.
With the fucking parrot.
With the fucking parrot. So, and Frankie was the name of the parrot.
Oh my God. Okay. Now answer me this question.
Why?
How do you fucking know this stuff? Honestly.
Dude.
I mean, I realize it's your thing, but I mean, where did you learn all of this? Did you read books on it or what?
I've seen a lot of documentaries. I've seen, and I've listened to other podcasts.
Okay. So it's a lot of that.
To tell you the truth, if this is a shameless plug, if you like pro wrestling, for real, I highly recommend for real. Like the history, like historians or whatever about the way it used to be.
Behind the scenes stuff.
I would highly recommend Jim Cornette's podcast, either one of his podcasts, the Jim Cornette Experience or the Jim Cornette's Drive.
It's also very damn funny too.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Now you got to put up with some political bullshit there, and we're not going to get into that because he's fucking tripped over that left line and fucking fallen off. But it's whatever. I can get past that if just his knowledge, because he worked for everybody.
Oh, he started stories like crazy.
He started in the 70s as a kid as a photographer in Jerry Jarrett's territory. Then he became a manager. Then he moved to another territory. Then he started getting the hang of it, and he became the manager of the Midnight Express, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
He ran his own promotions, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He worked for the WWF. He worked for McMahon. He worked for Ring of Honor. He worked for T&A.
He's been all over the damn place.
He has done everything in front of and behind the camera. So he knows the wrestling business.
Yeah.
And he watches the shit today and just absolutely tears it apart because of all the dumb shit that they do.
I have seen some really, truly stupid shit.
It is absolutely hilarious. But I'll agree with you on Coco Beware. That was pretty stupid.
It just was. It was just too silly for me, I guess. Well, what about you? What is your choices?
Now, see, me being
educated in the ways of grappling.
I am a grappling professor. But see, it's going to sound stupid if I say it because
well, it will, no matter what.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's something that is very specific, and I'm going to say it, and you're going to look at me like, what?
Okay.
The dumbest gimmick, the worst gimmick that I ever saw, never made it off the ground.
Okay.
It was called the Shockmaster.
Oh, I actually
have you seen that?
When I was before this, when I was thinking about stuff, I was like, there may be things that I've forgotten about because it's just so long ago, and I had these specific things in there. But the Shockmaster, it's like the
I tell you
dumbest looking fucking thing.
And that was blamed on Dusty Rhodes because he was the booker or the quote unquote writer that came up with the characters, the storylines and stuff for WCW. Okay. This was, now
that you said Dusty Rhodes, somebody else came into mind that had a pretty what I thought was pretty fucking horrible too.
What?
Gold Dust.
Oh, but
I didn't follow the end of that character. It may have developed into a better way. Okay.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Just at the time I thought, what the fuck is that shit?
It was cutting edge at the time because again, McMahon.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
McMahon.
Anyway, I apologize for stepping on your toes.
That's all right. But I'm just going to go with the Shockmaster.
The Shockmaster.
And people are going,
I'm kinda-
and people who are just passive fucking wrestling fans, what the fuck is that? Here's what I'm going to do.
Explain it, please.
No. I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to put it on the fucking Facebook page.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
yeah.
going to put a YouTube clip of the debut of the Shockmaster.
It is fucking worth it.
Which did not get much past the fucking debut. I will give a brief synopsis of this. They were debuting him on this talk segment. It was like Ric Flair something or other. and they got it all set up, and Sting and the British Bulldog and some of these other guys, they were getting ready to fight at like War Games or some shit like that. And they're promoting it. And nobody knew who the Shockmaster was. He hadn't even been introduced. Well, they had a quote unquote mystery partner.
Uh-huh.
Well, when they did the big reveal, the idea was for Shockmaster to come busting through this wall on this set that they were in.
Yeah.
And like all fireworks and shit going off and all this other stuff.
This is great.
They did a run through earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to put the fucking wall back.
Right.
Well, when they put the wall back, somebody put a goddamn 2x4 across the bottom to stabilize it, but didn't tell Shockmaster, who is wearing a fucking Star Wars stormtrooper helmet that's covered with fucking glitter and some kind of fucking furry boa bullshit that he's wearing. He's a big fat fuck. He's a big fat fuck.
And a little bit blind.
Had he known that was there, he could have stepped over the motherfucker.
However,
Well, they didn't tell him. So this is on live TV. He busts through the wall, trips, and falls flat on his fucking face. The helmet rolls off. It is a big clusterfuck. These guys are looking at him, and they're all trying to be in character, and they just keep fucking talking.
mm-hmm.
And to beat all of it, they overdubbed this fucker's voice that they didn't use his voice.
I didn't know about that part. I had known about just reading a little bit about the introduction.
Back in the back, somewhere with a microphone,
Oh my God.
is Ole Anderson,
No.
who has like this voice shit going on. He is the voice of the Shockmaster. He's got this helmet on, so his mouth's not moving.
Yeah, okay.
You couldn't mic him up.
Well, yeah,
so
because it would sound horrible. I never thought about that.
he's trying not to laugh because he's watching the fucking monitor. It is a total clusterfuck, but it is the funniest goddamn thing that's ever been on wrestling. Nobody wrestled. Nobody fucking body slammed anybody. This was all talking, but it was, and our partner is the Shockmaster, and a boom, he comes to that wall and right on his fucking face. And they're trying to sell it like not saying anything. And the mics are picking up Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. You can hear him in the background going, he fell on his ass. He fell on his fucking ass. You can hear that in the mic on this fucking live TV. So I'm going to put the YouTube video up.
Oh, my God. It's
so
great.
you have got to be able to see this. But you know what I think it's time for? I think
What's
it's time
that?
for me to hit this motherfucking microphone.
Do it again.
But
It's time for butt?
a little birdie told me
Uh-huh.
on TikTok,
Okay.
it may have already had a secret fucking reveal already.
Really?
But through the wonders of the T&A bullshit.
Stop teasing me.
No.
Stop teasing me, damn you.
T&A Industries has released yet another shopping experience for our listeners.
Wonderful.
So here we go. Ladies, has your normal wear and tear whittled your rose down to just a bud?
Gentlemen, has repeated poundings left your pocket pussy with the elasticity of a microwave Stretch Armstrong?
Well, it's time you made a trip to our latest chain of stores.
The T&A Discount Sex Toy Emporium.
Come on down and trade in your used toys for a new or refurbished pleasure product.
Why, we've got everything your twisted, horny little minds can think of. Eggs, rabbits, magic wands, bullets, lipsticks, the blow-up doll, hot octopus, anal bead, vibrators, massage gloves, squatch fists, dildos, paddles, gag balls, testicle restraints, latex body spacesuit, speculums, Swiss Army ticklers, vaginal odoban, the Jason Lee anal tungulator, and the Alonzo Handy Jack 5000. So don't delay.
Get here right away.
We'll make you shout hooray!
I'm gonna come today. Leasing the Jason Lee Tungulator or the Alonzo Handy Jack 5000. Available with pulling those panties down. No credit check required as long as you show us them big old titties. Well,
Hey, it's not too late to head down there. I don't think they're closed just yet. I need me a new one.
knew what?
I don't know. I could certainly.
The Jason Lee Tungulator. What the fuck?
It's just another one of those genius moments.
And the Alonzo Handy Jack 5000.
Another one of those genius moments of me just sitting in here after about 6 or 7 beers going, hey, the anal tungulator.
You never disappoint. I'll tell you that. I tell you what, man, I give you shit that you don't do shit, which you don't do shit.
I don't.
On the technical end of it, you literally do not do shit.
No, I don't.
But on the gimmick side of this, the material on a lot of this stuff.
Is it the best or the worst part of the gimmick of the damn show?
You're definitely like 4 or 5 fucking levels above the Shockmaster.
I'm the only one doing the fucking gimmicks on this show. That's why.
Hey, I still lend my voice to it. Anyway, back to the show. Everybody's like, great.
Hey, they're going to do something worth listening to now?
No.
Well, go back to sleep. Back to sleep.
Next thing on the list is best and worst signature moves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first.
Okay, go right ahead.
The best signature move all time.
Okay.
You're going to look sideways at me because it's
Am I really?
It's not from our youth.
Okay, so it's something new, is it? Because it may be something I've never seen.
New in the last 25 years.
Okay.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Okay. Definitely seen that.
Yeah. It's
that was another gimmick that we didn't really get into, that he did the big change.
Oh yeah.
And really made it just fantastic.
And it was a necessity thing for him. But
yeah.
Anyway, the Austin's
He
Stunner.
just went into historian mode there.
Yeah.
Boys and girls,
I
settle in and listen again.
I fucking
to
started.
Professor Grappler.
I started and then I pulled back because you looked at me like,
Cool them tits over here, son.
So the Stone Cold Stunner, in my opinion, is probably the best and most recognizable finishing move because it was one of those deals that you could do it to anybody. Didn't matter if the person was 500 pounds, 7 feet tall, 4 foot, nothing. It will all work the same. He could do it on anybody.
You got a point.
You get some of these other things like a pile driver where you got to pick somebody up and all this other stuff.
That was always a very dangerous move right there.
Yeah,
anyway.
and it doesn't matter how big, the guy giving the pile driver or the power bomb or something like that. Doesn't matter how big they are.
Well, yes, it does to the ladies when they're getting pile drive.
Yeah, it's a completely different thing. Booyah. What's your best? I mean, what one do you think is the best finishing move?
Well, I would have to go with one that I always enjoyed most, and it goes back to Jake the Snake.
Driver. Oh.
Yeah.
I know it is.
And then what would that be?
That would be the DDT.
Yes. There's just, if you do it right, it is a very devastating looking move.
Yeah.
And he did it so well because he did the quick version.
Yeah.
Slap of the back, bang.
Yeah.
Hit the ground.
And here's a little thing about Jake Roberts.
He sold it very well.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you've ever seen the movie Beyond the Mat,
yeah,
or anything like that, Jake Roberts went through a period of his life that he, he was smoking the crack.
He was a little bit
high. He was in a bad
yes,
way.
He was,
and
that is a hell of a documentary right there.
I tell you, actually, a pretty good documentary on Jake the Snake is, well, I guess I won't because I can't fucking remember the name of it.
Senior moment.
It was Diamond Dallas Page got a hold of him and kind of turned him around.
Yeah.
And it was something like the resurrection of Jake the Snake.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah, that was in the last 10 years or so, wasn't it?
It was just probably in the last 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay, I wasn't sure.
But he's back to himself. But Jake Roberts' biggest fan is Jake Roberts. If you listen to any interviews and stuff he does, he'll tell you shit that even though that now he's clean and sober,
Really?
he will tell you that he invented the DDT.
Ah, I gotcha.
However, it was being done by other people.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Years prior to
Hold
that.
on a second. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't know. I don't know who was actually doing. I can't.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were actually going to do it because I'll be
no,
like, now that is some impressive fucking knowledge to know that shit.
Nobody did it exactly the way he did it. But he will say, I invented the DDT. No, he didn't. He made it synonymous. Now it's just a high spot. If you watch wrestling today,
oh yeah,
that's the thing that pisses me off about how it's quote unquote evolved. It's just a big goddamn gymnastics routine now. It really is. It doesn't matter who the good guy is.
A lot of choreographed shit going on.
Oh yeah, it's like, let me see if I can do a fucking 560 fucking splash off the top rope and all this other shit. But all these finishing moves, like a super kick, Shawn Michaels, that was his fucking sweet chin music. It was just a super kick. That's just a high spot. It's just a part in a match now. It's like, oh, kick me with a high spot. 1, 2, oh, kicked out.
Yeah.
You hit somebody with a DDT. It's just a transitional move. It's just, he kicked out at 1. Jake Roberts would have done that. You'd have been laying there for 10 fucking minutes. You know, that
with a damn big old snake on you.
Everything has quote unquote progressed. It hasn't. It has to be, more dangerous, more eye-catching, all this
more
bullshit.
Extreme.
And that's why these guys have no careers.
Because they're not going to last long.
Exactly.
They're going to get really fucking hurt.
Because what I'll say is whether you like wrestling or not, it is taxing to the body.
Yeah, it may not be real, but the injuries and all the physicality that comes with that sport, it is very real.
They are working together. But again, you're dealing with 2 or 4 people, whatever, plus the referees involved on certain things. Mistakes happen.
And they got to ad lib too.
Yeah, and not to mention their body repetitively hitting things. You just can't go out and say, okay, I know how to fall. I'm going to fall off of this ring apron onto this concrete floor.
Yeah.
And it's like,
how do you practice for that shit?
You don't.
Right?
You try to absorb, you learn things in training and all this other stuff to help absorb, everything to get as many points down on the ground as possible to keep from tearing the fucking wheels off on the landing. But,
if you want to put it in perspective, folks, just walk in. If you got some good, thick, plush carpeting, Just stand up right now
and fall flat on your back. That is why I never thought for 1 second after being in a wrestling ring that I would ever be able to do that, because your self-preservation mode kicks in. Yeah. You just don't fall backwards. Hell, if you were standing in a fucking pool, if you're standing on the edge of a pool, you can't even hardly get yourself to fall flat back into a pool of water that you know
arch and do something wrong.
You're going to like turn your head and do all this shit. But try to imagine hitting something, even though there's a big spring in the middle of that ring, you are still hitting flat on some plywood.
It is not soft.
No, it is not a goddamn trampoline. But anyway, so you think the DDT was the best finishing move?
I just always liked when it was done properly.
Yes.
It was always a very cool, it was nothing but a stand-up pile driver is basically what it was.
Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of history.
Oh, boy, here we go.
I'm going to hit this and I'm going to get the fuck out.
Okay.
On live television, Jake Roberts fucked that up for real.
Oh.
On Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not sure I remember that.
They went, and I can show you, they started a match. And they had already had the plans of, we'll start on the floor.
Yeah.
So they got in the ring, all this other shit. They ended up out on the floor like with the first 30 seconds or whatever. And Steamboat is like, just DDT me on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
And he's like, you sure about that? And he's like, yeah. And he protected him or thought he was protecting him. and he basically drove his head into a concrete floor.
Damn.
It busted. He didn't bleed, but his head swelled up, the fluid and stuff.
Yeah.
They stopped the match. They put him on a gurney and all, and part of it was for show. That was the intention, that this was going to lead on to a bigger match like at WrestleMania or something like that.
Yeah.
But the actual injury wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to be a quote unquote kayfabe injury. He hit so fucking hard, and Jake Roberts is like talking. Jake Roberts was talking about this in a documentary, and he's like, it sounded like somebody threw a watermelon. Down.
Yeah.
And he's like, he just became dead weight, and I'm trying to pick him up, and he's like, he won't move.
Yeah.
Because he's knocked the fuck out.
God.
But anyway, I'll show you that. What would be your worst?
Oh boy.
Because I'm saving mine for last, because you said before we started recording this part,
okay,
you said that we were going to have the same thing, and I guarantee you it's not.
All right.
Go ahead.
The absolute worst, and this is a finishing move.
Yes.
Absolute worst finishing move, because it's just so fucking stupid as to be a finishing move. Hulk Hogan's leg drop.
Holy fucking shit.
So it was the same one?
It is the same one.
It is the fucking leg drop.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome.
You just have restored my faith in the fact that you do pay attention. That is the stupidest goddamn move ever.
It's just a fucking leg drop.
Brother. Goddamn.
And he always talked about his big 24-inch pythons and stuff like that, and then he finished with a leg drop.
I got my 24-centimeter cock. But no, he and Hogan did that shit. That was his finishing move. He had the big boot.
Yeah.
Threw you in the rope. Got
it was
the big
always
boot,
the same damn thing.
And then he ran across and he dropped a fucking leg drop on you. Well, you look at Hogan now. Hogan has had back surgeries.
What the hell does he do now?
He claims.
Does he still do the leg drop?
No.
Okay, because I can imagine how horrible that looks.
No, I'm just saying he's so fucked up from doing the leg drop. Because
he's right down on his tailbone.
Exactly. So night after night after night, he is, instead of we were just talking about falling flat on your back on plywood.
Yeah.
Imagine being about 325 pounds.
Yeah.
Jumping up in the air, 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah.
Straightening your legs out and basically landing your ass flat on that fucking every night.
To put it in perspective, folks. Go into that nice plush carpet, just stand there, and now instead of falling on your back, just fall on your fucking ass.
Shit.
There was one other that I cannot remember the guy's name, and it wasn't a finishing move. I don't think it was, but it was the most disgusting fucking thing. I don't remember the wrestler.
Oh my God!
He would get people usually in the corner.
It was Rikishi.
What was it called? The
stink face.
The stink face. Yes. Oh my God! I can't imagine agreeing to be like, yeah, go ahead, put your giant, smelly, sweaty ass right on my face. Could you? I cannot. You'd have to pay me a lot of fucking money.
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
Because I can fucking through the magic of editing, I'm going to isolate.
Yes.
Just sit on my face. Put your big stinky ass on my face.
That's going to come back to haunt you one of these days. And hey, shout out to Clint Coon.
Clint.
You got to hear
if you take that L and that I and put them together, you don't have Clint anymore.
You got Clint.
No, you don't have Clint.
You have
put the L and the I together.
Oh, cunt. Sorry. I didn't visualize it in my head. Sorry.
I made that little comment on there. Not the first time I heard it.
He had actually mentioned something about Rikishi and the stink face. That's why I was shout out
did he?
to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Clint is a member of the Pod Kitties private group. Go check that out.
Yes, he is. He contributes some good stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just thank God it's not him, showing off his cleavage or something like that.
Yeah, don't give him any fucking ideas. Anyway, we were talking about Hogan's smacking his ass on the fucking floor.
Okay, you're going to lead into smacking ass. No.
I'm gonna lead into worst injuries you've ever seen.
Okay. I have a funny feeling that we also are going to agree on
I
this one.
I think we are.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna move that mic.
Just for shits and giggles,
Yeah,
you're going to go
just for
different?
shits and giggles.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
do it
somewhere
different.
else.
Yes.
I have a feeling I know where that's going to go too.
Yeah. But anyway, would you like to lead off, or would you like me?
Oh fuck! Yeah, I let off last time. You go for it this time.
Probably, and I know what you're going to say, and I saw both of these live.
Okay.
These were on television, but they
All
were
right.
both on pay-per-view.
Okay.
We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Probably.
We need to put up links for this.
Yeah.
So people can see what the hell we're talking about.
Probably Mick Foley going through the cage.
Oh, hell.
Him.
I actually thought there's that. We've talked about that
Yes.
before. That is by far the most crazy thing.
Yeah. But watching it live, I'm like.
But at
man.
the time, you didn't know if he was
Well,
really injured.
Well,
You could have a pretty damn good idea that he was.
I mean, because there was 2 major injuries in that match. They threw him off the cage.
The first one I thought was, no, okay, that was the fucked up one. It was
and
the second one was the one that ended up being the worst.
Yes, and when that second one happened, I was kind of like with everybody else going, "Nah, he's dead. He's deader than Kelsey's nuts." Because I mean, again, talking about falling flat on your back. Now, take that fucking nice plush carpet you got, go get up on your roof of your house, cut a fucking hole in the ceiling, and fall backwards on your fucking back onto that carpet.
Yeah, and don't forget to drop a metal fucking chair onto your
Hit you in
face.
the face.
When
So
you
anyway,
do it.
that's mine. I know what yours is going to be, so go for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There was this gentleman who was, I believe that we talked about this, and you explained what happened. He was asked to do a move that he was not comfortable with, and he was right.
Oh God,
Sid Vicious.
yes,
And that fucking leg.
yeah.
God, this gentleman, all he did was get up on the second turnbuckle.
Yeah, he was on the
I believe.
second turnbuckle.
That's like what, 2 feet maybe?
Yeah,
if that?
something like that.
And he just kind of jumped down off and tried to do some sort of kick thing and landed on one leg.
Yeah,
And
it was gruesome.
Snap.
It was gruesome. I remember watching that on pay-per-view, and this was in the dying days of WCW.
What was your reaction? Do you remember the reaction that you had?
Oh
when that
yeah,
happened?
it was like, oh God.
I sit there and I
Oh, my
froze for a
God.
second and went, fuck's sake. It was just that shocked moment, it just silence.
See, I know I can get that on YouTube, but that's one of the ones where I'm like, I don't know if I want to fucking have
There's
people
gonna be-
look at
yeah,
that or not.
There's going to be people
So-
going, oh.
It don't. I'm going to describe it in a little more detail,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, please
and
do.
I'll tell you what to do. Just search on YouTube Sid Vicious leg break,
Yeah, just
and I guarantee you'll get somewhere in there. This is in the dying
the
days.
hair is back on my fucking microphone. Son of a
playing
bitch.
with
What I don't know if it's a hair.
What else could it be?
I don't know. And that's what's scaring me a little bit.
It ain't curly.
It smells like. What is that?
I can't remember. You're going to tell me what that smells like.
Oh shit. But this is the dying days of WCW. It's a pay-per-view. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Sin, one of these
I have
fucked up
no
pay-per-views.
idea what the hell it was. I
But
don't
anyway,
remember at all.
he's in this match, and I had saw this, heard this, whatever, that they taught, hey, on this one spot, get up on the second turnbuckle and kick him, jump off and kick him in the fucking face. Well, Sid Vicious is like 6'8", 6'9". He's a big motherfucker.
Well, you'll see him in the Shocker video.
Yeah.
It's the big dude with the blonde
And
curly hair.
this was several years later that this happened, but he did this and was like, I don't really, that's not something I do, and all this shit. And
I'm too big for that shit, dumbass.
It'll be great, and he goes to do it.
It'll
and
be great.
So basically, he's jumping down, 2.5 feet onto one leg with his 350-pound fucking frame, and his leg completely snaps at the shin. So his foot is pointed at a 90-degree angle away from his shin.
And he lands.
And he looks at it. This is a part that fucking gets me.
Yeah.
He's looking at it like, oh shit.
What the fuck?
And the referee is looking at it like, oh shit. His opponent, who is supposed to be, his mortal fucking enemy, is looking at it going, dude, you're fucked up. And from out of nowhere, this is live television. Yeah. It's a pay-per-view. Out of nowhere comes every fucking wrestler from the back.
Yeah.
They jump in the ring. They start beating the piss out of each other for no fucking reason. None at all. There is no rhyme or reason to this fucking storyline. They get vicious.
Now, when that happened, how long did it take for that to happen? Was it like a full minute?
No, it was quick.
It was quick.
It was
so
very
that makes
quick.
you wonder, did they already have those guys prepared for that shit? Just in case Sid breaks his fucking leg in half?
I'd say they were like probably right there close by watching the monitor.
They probably all saw it and went, oh shit.
This was like the main event. And the thing of it was they were not even like top card wrestlers. These were like
it was
mid card. Because it's like, holy shit, get out there. Just go. Go. What are we going to do? Just go out and fucking wrestle.
Just leave him alone.
So they, drag him out of the fucking ring because he is fucked.
Yeah.
And he never wrestled to speak of again.
Yeah. I was thinking that was the end of everything for him, wasn't it?
I think he did some, some spots later on, just, whatever, but he never, that was the end of his career.
Yeah, he was a major player at that time.
He was one of those big dudes. But anyway, I think we have a few. I know we have a couple of things that I want to play for you.
Oh, something entertaining for a change?
Well, I don't know about entertaining, but
okay. Well, I mean, for the two people listening to us,
that are still here.
Yeah,
we actually had a
everybody
couple
on the shitter right now.
We had a couple of questions that actually came in, believe it or not, on the
I think you're lying.
T&A Facebook page, and they came from the genius Fred Burney.
Did they now?
Yes, they did. I wanted to know, would either of you have done China?
Oh, I thought he was going to say, would either of you have done My Good Friend?
Andy Dufresne. So the
China,
ninth wonder of the world. We kind of covered her in episode 5.
The 10th wonder of the world on her.
It wasn't a man in a boat. It was a cruise ship. So would you have done China?
There was a time a little bit later on when she got a little better.
Yeah,
she did. She softened.
Yeah, she softened because she had some plastic surgery done on her face,
right?
And some other stuff.
Really took care of that. That fucking chiseled jawline.
And then later on, by the time she was doing the porn, she had I think she was
really changed it.
I think she was off the gas. She wasn't, bodybuilding or anything like that. So she did. She was still fucking big chick. She was fucking intimidating.
She could take a big old dick. She could like a fucking champ. Because I watched that porn.
Any place you want to fucking put it.
Didn't you?
Anyway, to the next question.
I'm not going to say I did anything, but I kind of maybe went, hey.
Waka, 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 waka.
Why not?
Do either of you remember Tony Atlas?
Oh, you damn right.
Mr. USA.
Yeah, we
Tony
definitely
Atlas.
remember Tony Atlas.
Because we are of an age group. Yeah. We're of an age group. We remember Tony Atlas from Georgia Championship Wrestling. With Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Tony was a fucking man.
Oh, fuck, man. He was fucking.
As you knew when he came out, he was just going to beat the fuck out of somebody.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this big fucking jacked up black dude. I mean, he was ripped.
Yes, he was. He was impressive.
Back then in the 70s, early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, you did not see, you still had these big burly guys that were wrestlers.
Yeah, most of them looked like they had too many beers before the match.
But most of them, might see some that are a little defined, a little bulky, whatever. Tony Atlas was a fucking man. I mean,
yes,
he was absolutely fucking ripped before that was a thing.
Yeah.
Especially in the Georgia territory that you're watching. You got Ole Anderson, you got Ric Flair, you got Tommy Rich. All these guys, they were in shape, quote unquote, in shape, but he was actually a former bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And he had won the whole Mr. USA thing. He had won titles. He was, he was a bodybuilder who transitioned over to wrestling.
I wonder how much he ended up making on a lot of stuff like that. Do you have the information?
No.
You don't. You didn't read his accountant books.
No. But the really sad part is the guys from back then.
Yeah.
With the exception of like a Ric Flair or something like that, a lot of these guys made money, and they made decent money for the time. A lot of them didn't save their money.
Yeah.
So you got to understand what you see now, especially with like the WWE, those guys are on guaranteed contracts. They sign these guys and they will say, okay, you're Randy Orton or you're Brock Lesnar or whatever. You are signed to a 2-year deal, and we can guarantee you that you will have to make this many appearances, be on this many pay-per-views for this amount of money.
Yeah.
Whether you show up or not.
Contracts.
Like
you said, it's an entertainment.
Yes. But there's the thing. They always circumvented this, and it was worse back in the day. They are independent contractors.
Right.
Even though they are signed to a contract, and things have gotten better with it. Like, if a guy gets fucked up in the ring, McMahon takes care of him.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of insurance they had back then. They don't. They had no insurance back in the day.
No, they have no insurance now.
No insurance now. They have no insurance.
They are an independent contractor. They file quarterly taxes. They have to provide their own insurance.
Wow.
But like I said, like with me and you, our jobs, if we get hurt on the job, it's like, we're employees. We go through, workers' comp, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, what were you doing on that jumping off the top of that bulldozer, Jason?
I broke my femur. I broke my leg.
Doing the snooker.
But anyway, you don't have insurance. So if a guy gets fucked up in the ring, more than likely McMahon's going to take care of him. Yeah. Just take, whatever. But if a guy's,
he's taking care of his house, taking care of his investment.
Yeah. Or he's off and he gets in a car wreck, he's fucked. But you're not making millions of dollars back in the day.
Yeah.
And that has to go. They always said, the old guys would say, hey, save your money. Back then, they didn't have anything. They didn't have all the shit they have today. They didn't have doctors right there.
Yeah.
They didn't have trainers. They didn't have catering.
They didn't have anybody sitting in the back just waiting to sew somebody's face up.
They didn't have any of that shit. They were just like, hey, fuck, man, I broke my fucking foot. Well, you can take off.
We'll call you a taxi.
Well, but and another thing is, like, if they're a major part of the storyline or whatever, and they're doing live event business, if you broke your fucking toe or whatever, you're going to tape that motherfucker up and you're going to go to the next town because you got to wrestle tomorrow night, because if you don't get paid.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people that didn't realize about either. And these guys continued on through their injuries.
And a lot of times, if they would like break their arm or something like that, and it was like a major player like a Dusty Rhodes or something like that, they would, instead of him taking weeks off for this to heal, they would incorporate it into a storyline.
Right.
They would not put the cast on yet, and they would, have something filmed in the back where the Four Horsemen jumped him and fucking ran over his fucking arm with a car, and it was all gimmick.
Yeah.
Well, then he's got a fucking cast.
They focus on that fucking body part or something like that.
That was the magic of how to say, okay, he really broke his fucking arm, but we got to cover this. He did it jerking off, down the street, but we're going to make it like the Four Horsemen fucked him up. But anyway, back to Fred here. His last question was, which wrestler had the best intro music?
Well, honestly, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to intro music back in the day. It wasn't so much the music as it tended to be like you had the Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And as soon as you hear the glass break, whatever happened after that, I don't remember. It was the glass break. There were certain things like that. And then when you had Goldberg, all you heard was that fucking.
But it was enough for you to go, hey, Goldberg.
You know exactly who the hell it is. Yeah. Like you said, Hogan had it especially when he switched over to Voodoo Child.
Yeah. The NWO.
Yeah.
Music wasn't as big a fucking deal back in the day.
Yeah, right.
But also back in the day, you'll remember this, they would have commercial music, And things were different. They didn't pay for the rights to that shit. They just fucking played it in the arenas and was like, okay, here comes the fucking Road Warriors. So it's Iron Man. They're playing Iron Man.
Some fucking organ player from a hockey association sitting there playing music.
Well, they're sitting there. They got a fucking house PA. They got a house PA that they just put a fucking cassette tape into fucking Iron Man and put the fucking thing up to the speaker. But it's going through this like, oh shit.
You know what? I'd have to say that might be the one.
Yeah.
Now that you mention that, Road Warriors
for the back in the day, I'm going to go with that too.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going to have to go with that.
That sticks out in my mind. Yep. Just by the fact that we saw them live back in the day,
and it was the music,
and it was and they played Iron Man. Something more modern, probably Austin, just because it's so recognizable.
Yeah,
like you said, the glass breaking.
Right, as soon as you heard that glass break, that's all. It was just right then.
And that's actually going to be in our intro. That we
of course it will.
That happened an hour and 11 minutes ago. Went on for 3 fucking minutes.
There was another one that I just remembered that had to do with Jim Cornette and the Road Warriors and an injury. Do you remember? You remember when he came down off that fucking ladder? That was a ladder match, wasn't it?
It was a scaffold match.
Scaffold match. Pardon me. Yeah,
he blew out his ACL.
Yeah, he didn't land too fucking good. I remember watching that, going, he's fucked. That wasn't an accident. Okay. I mean, he got hurt.
We got to get going here, but. You pulled the fucking historian out on me.
Yes.
So I'll give you what I know about that.
Do it.
The idea was
I don't care.
It was the Road Warriors versus the Midnight Express. They had never done a scaffold match in Crockett in WCW. But they have the ring just like it always is, and
you
the
might
actual
want to describe what a scaffold match is.
Well, scaffold. They build a scaffold about 10 feet, 12 feet above the ring. So they have it on both sides of the ring, the uprights, and then they have what they call pick going across the top that spans the ring. The idea is the wrestlers climb up there and they fight, and it's like they're going to get thrown off. Blah 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 blah. No, they're not. Right. No, they're not.
They always do the fall and catch themselves
because they're not Mick Foley. But anyway, they said, okay, who's going to take the bump off? And Dusty Rhodes is like, should be Cornette because he had more heat than anybody. Everybody fucking hated
everybody. They did.
So he had this all planned out. He's like, okay, I'm going to go up there and you're standing on this fucking pick that is like 2 feet wide, and he's walking across. It's like a plank, and he's up there, and he's like. Gets cornered by the Road Warriors. He has a Road Warrior on each side of him. He gets stuck up there. So it looks stupid if you look back at it now, knowing that how this went. He told Road Warrior Animal, he's like, I'm going to climb off, but what I want you to do is to grab my leg like you're trying to pull me back, but you're actually holding me in place to where I can get under this motherfucker. And he crawls underneath of it, and there's like rungs along there, so it's like the monkey bars.
Yeah, it's like a ladder stretched out across there.
Well, the way that Dusty Rhodes explained it to him was like, okay, just swing your hips, baby. Swing your legs. Swing your legs.
Hips, fun.
Swing your legs out and just fall. And Big Bubba Rogers is going to catch you. And the Midnight Express, they'll catch you like they catch the girls at the ball games. And he's like, I'm about 250. And, these guys, I'm like, I'm going to fucking kill them on the way down. So he said, I told Bubba, just get under me, and I'm going to give you a minute, and I'm going to swing a couple times, and I'm going to drop, and you just get under me, and we'll both fall together, roll to the left.
Break it.
To break the fall. You watch this. And he fucking swings, and he does it just like it, and fucking Big Bubba is underneath of him. He misses him by like 2 feet, and he just falls flat on his feet, his legs bend, and he falls on his ass.
Yeah.
And you can just tell instant fucking pain. And he's like, Jimmy, you fell so fast. You fell so fast. He's like, I instantly blew my fucking ACL out. And he's like, I was fucked up ever since. But anyway, we are going to move on because we have just absolutely fucking destroyed people on the fucking wrestling. I'm sure they're out there just going... But anyway,
what do you mean they're not even fucking tuned in?
Yeah. But anyway, you might want to tune in for this because I got 2 little fucking voice messages here, and they spell out big titties. Can you guess?
Good morning, motherfuckers.
Good evening.
Oh, my two favorite boys this morning. Jason, how you doing, my Bob Seger-looking motherfucking friend? And Sam,
I'm tired.
big boy,
Hey there.
my big toe head. You know that's what we call belongs
It's about
in
the
this
size of my
area
little
of the
toe.
country.
Oh my
But
God.
anyway, boys, I want to send my little story
Your flight
in for your
plan?
wrestling podcast. Now, fellas, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really have a wrestling story for you.
Shocker.
You know,
do
my
we got?
exposure to wrestling was
Exposure?
really back in the early 70s, 80s, you know, when I was young. And
It had to do
I
with
was
oil.
with my cousin a lot.
What?
And he loved wrestling. So Hulk Hogan, you know, all that stuff. That was really my era. That
Brother.
was when I was exposed. But anywho,
Exposed.
She keeps using
instead of
that
a
word.
wrestling story,
Oh, boy.
honey,
Hit me with
you
it.
know that the expression, that one time at band camp.
Oh, my
Well, honey,
God.
I've got that one time at my band's gig story for you.
This is going to be interesting.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now, guys, you know, I am 51 years old and finally living my bucket list dream of singing in a band. That's right, guys. I'm a late bloomer. I'm finally singing in a band.
Congratulations.
And I'm loving every minute of it. Gosh, guys, I get why you like being on that stage. It's fun. But anyway, I got to tell you the story that happened at our last gig.
Okay.
All right, let me hurry up because you know me, I was a gabber.
No
So
shit.
I walked in to the place where we were having our gig.
Uh-oh.
And I was surveying the room, and I saw this cute gal over at this table with a bunch of bikers, you know. She's hot looking. Of course, you know, when you come in, you check out the scene. You got to see what everybody, you know, who you're going to be singing to. And it was a small crowd, but it looked fun. But anyway, so we get up on the stage. Now, fellas, you got to understand, I'm 51 years old. And I'm the baby of this band. That's
Holy
right.
crap.
The boys that I'm singing with, there's 4 of them. Honey, they's all seasoned, yes.
It's the
And
Jericho
they're excellent
5.
musicians, and I'm having a great time with them. But anyway, so as you know, I'm the baby of the band. And we play
shit.
60s, 70s, and 80s music.
Uh-huh.
That was my car beeping at me.
Jesus
But anyway, so we get up on the stage.
I can't hear it over the road
And
noise.
started singing the song. You know, and I'm bantering and listen to me, bantering. I'm
Bantering.
talking with everybody. Well, anyway, during the song, this gal gets up
Uh-oh.
and starts dancing.
Okay.
Right? Honey,
Here we
she
go.
gets on that dance floor, gets right in front of me.
Here we go.
And
Yes.
I'm telling you what, she was a mixture of Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman
Big old
and
mouth.
Sofia Guerrera. This gal was gorgeous.
Big old tits.
She had lion's mane hair, honey. I mean,
Oh,
and her
shit.
hair rivaled mine. Oh my God. And I'm telling you what, it's hard to rival mine. I've got some thick ass hair. But this gal, she was gorgeous. She was wearing some kind of a rock t-shirt, big old titties on her, pair of jeans with black high heel stiletto boots.
Fuck me boots.
All right.
Fuck me boots.
Now again, if I was wearing this outfit, I'd look like a damn fool. She was working it. She got out there and started dancing and shaking herself around. She got right in front of me. Started shaking her ass around. Started spinning around, throwing her hair. Literally, my jaw dropped. I was like speechless. And I looked at her and I said, honey, I said, you are smoking hot, girl. And that
Jiggling
just made
them
her
titties.
just carry on. Well, honey, by the end of that set or that song, when we got off stage, all the bandmates sat down, and I looked at them and I said, fellas,
Check your
what do you think about
pacemaker.
that gal out there dancing for us? And they looked at me, and one of them said,
What'd you say?
thank you so much. And every one of them said, yes, thank you. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you what, these gigs are fun. I'm having a blast. All right, boys. Well, I can't wait to hear the rest of this podcast. I'm sorry this has been windy. Well, I'm pulling into work. We'll talk to you later.
Landing gear down.
Mwah.
Oh, shit. Well, that wasn't about wrestling.
No.
But it was, she got
Still.
exposed to. I've been there myself.
Yeah. What's your best experience of the exposure and your worst experience?
No, that'll be for another podcast. But
that could be.
I kind of like her take on it. But she's reading our fucking mind. She's like, "Oh, she had some big old titties." And
Julia Roberts and Sofia Vergara.
Yeah,
a mixture of that. Now that.
She actually, believe it or not, sent a fucking addendum. I have no idea what this is.
Oh, no. What do we got here?
I don't know. Hopefully she landed the plane.
Oh, boys.
Nope.
I forgot to mention your new T&A Kitties Facebook page.
Yeah.
God,
We mentioned
that
it.
is so much fun. I'm telling you what, boys, I have had the best time posting and chatting with everybody on that page.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's been a hoot. I've absolutely loved it. So much fun. I wish more of those motherfuckers would start posting and tell them that they need to start acknowledging the post.
Hey,
Honey,
motherfuckers.
It's the people's comments that are the best part, I think. Kind of get to know what these people are like behind closed doors. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm loving that page. Keep it up, boys. You guys are rocking.
We try to keep it up.
Love you guys. Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Well, what?
At our age, you keep kissing it like that, it might help.
Okay.
The Geritol 5. I have to come up with a song list for them. Oh, shit. I'm going to work on that.
I don't believe that's the name of the band. I believe the band is Montage. I believe that's the name of the band.
Montage.
And if I got that wrong, I'm so sorry. But I think it's great because she had told me she was really excited about it.
I can see her having an absolute blast with this.
And she is a perfect front person for a band.
Oh, yeah.
She can sing her ass off, and she
knows how to work a crowd, even with her tits covered up.
Oh, yeah. Jigga, 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 jigga.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
But anyway, thank you so much, Melanie James, and thank you.
Always love to hear from you, darling.
Thank you for contributing to the show, and thank you for contributing to the T&A Kitties page on Facebook, as you mentioned. If you, again, would like to be part of that, you can go find us on Facebook, the T&A Podcast. Once you get there, you can give us a like. That'd be great. Or follow us, or both. But send us a message, and maybe you can get let into the private side.
If you got the right qualification.
If you've got the right qualification.
Sit on that casting couch over there.
And somebody who does have the right qualifications and who is a member of said page.
No.
That would be Cathy Jo.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Rockstar.
Hello.
Hi, Sam.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Horny.
I've missed you.
Have you?
Really? I just have a little quick thing that I want to add.
I have a little quick thing.
I have a couple favorite wrestlers, and I'm going to give you my reasons why.
The Alonzo.
I don't know if you guys remember Magnum TA.
Oh,
Back in the day, he was with Dusty Rhodes and all of them.
He was Magnum.
But that was like my first all-time favorite wrestler.
I bet I know why.
He had the long hair. He had the mustache.
And the chest.
He had the
Come on.
perfect chest.
There it is.
Not too hairy, not too thin. It was just perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I'm getting
I really
jealous
liked
here.
him. He was my all-time favorite. My dad really liked him because Dad was really big into wrestling and things like that too. And as I got a little older, my taste changed a little bit. And
Cougar.
I don't know. You probably do remember Lex Luger. He was known as the total package.
Oh, really?
He had the long hair, the chest. Well, no hair on it, but it was still real nice.
I was kind of surprised that
But
she liked
those are
it.
two of my favorites of all time. I liked others, but they were like my all-time faves. I hope that I gave you guys a little trip down memory lane. And
You gave me something else in
I hope you
there.
guys have had a good day.
You really got my motor
And
going.
Sam,
Uh-oh. Talk to me, woman.
I got a little something to tell you.
Ooh, okay. Everybody quiet down
Remember
now.
the last episode where you were talking about me being the Bob Ross of cock teasing? Well, I've got you signed up for JoJo's class, and you're the star student. So I will send you all the information that you need. You know what all
Paint
you
my
need
happy
to
little tree.
do, where you need to be, all that good stuff. What time it starts,
How big is your brush?
and we will see how it goes. I just wanted to, pass that along with you because I haven't talked to you in a bit.
Beat the devil out of it.
Until then, or until next time, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, excuse me.
That is an actual quote. That was a chair. I'll back you up on that one.
That was my chair.
But that was an actual quote from him from Bob Ross when he would take the brush and he would
Happy trees.
He'd rinse it out. And in order to get the water off of it, he'd just smack it against the damn leg of the easel real quick. And he'd go, just beat the devil out of it. I got to have that on a shirt. I have to have that on a shirt.
Just beat the devil out of it.
Well, thank you, Cathy Jo. We will definitely keep it in mind that you're, I don't know, starting a painting class. Cathy Jo,
You see my fat, just old ass, just sitting there butt ass naked.
No.
My fucking chin on the fucking hand. Just
No.
The thinker.
No.
The thinker.
No. The jacker, maybe. Not the thinker.
You got a point.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Cathy Jo. Thank you, Melanie James. Thank you, Fred Burney. There
is one thing that we did forget. It struck me a little bit ago.
What?
All right, hold on a second. I got to get over that. There was a dude that did submit a picture.
Huh?
Did you? I don't know if you saw it. It was on our Facebook Kitty page where it had to do. He said, I don't know if this is actually going to count, but back in the day when he was a younger man, MTV Spring Break.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That dude, I can't fucking think of his name. I believe his name is Jeff. If it's not, I apologize.
Well, he'll beat the shit out of you.
That's all right,
and I'll laugh.
But dude got to wrestle.
Yeah,
for MTV.
You okay over there?
MTV. I almost died. He should wrestle fucking chicks in oil on MTV.
Oh, that was mud
or whatever.
I'm guessing it was mud.
Here's the thing: he got to wrestle chicks.
There was like 3 of them, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, but he said
he
he couldn't grab their fucking bikinis.
Well, of course not. There had to be rules.
Well, fuck you.
No grabbing, but they can grab you.
Right here. Right here.
And here's the thing. I remember back in the day, I used to watch MTV a lot. So, especially spring break stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was always kind of a bunch of hot pics
Probably.
on there with the titty swinging around.
Probably seen him.
I probably saw that and just don't really remember because I wouldn't have paid a bit of attention to him.
What?
I would not have paid
a biddle of This is going downhill fast. This has gone downhill. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I'm picturing
an hour and 28 minutes.
I'm picturing women in bikinis and mud wrestling.
Well, here's the thing. I would be like, bitch. We're
really?
We're in,
hold on.
No.
I'm going to go quiet. You start that ever again. And 3, 2, 1.
Bitch. I'm going to body slam you in this fucking mud. Then I'm going to pick that other bitch up and I'm going to give her a tombstone and I'm going to fucking lace you both up in the scorpion fucking knot.
You're not going to give her the DT?
T. Shit. Dude, I'm glad you reminded me of that. I would post his picture on our main page, but hey,
we need to start
keep a little bit
streamlining this thing to where all this stuff that people want to submit and interact to go to one place, so that way we don't have to look all around for it.
We've done that since the beginning, so it doesn't
But
really
say
matter.
it again. Where should everybody interact send their stories? If you want to send your stories and pictures and all that stuff, the best place for us to see them all in one spot
would be send us an email. Go to the TNApodcast.com, hit the contact button, send us an email, send us a story, send us a submission, send us a picture of your wife's vagina. Or just your vagina.
Yeah, either way.
I'm getting away from vagina.
Oh, why? It's already run its course.
Yeah. It'll come back.
Kind of like this fucking podcast.
It's kind of like a fucking boomerang. It'll come back. But yes, go to the TNApodcast.com, send us an email. If you don't want to do that, you can go to Facebook and you can follow our page, the TNA Podcast on Facebook. Send us a message, send us a voice message, just like the ladies do, and you can get on the show. And also, if you would like to be a member of the TNA Pod Kitties private Facebook page, send us a message and ask for an invite, and we shall send you one. We will be doing a quick turnaround for the next show.
Very quick.
Show, yeah, very quick. They won't have an idea. This is going to be something completely different from what you have now heard. This will have nothing to do with pro fucking wrestling. This will be, drum roll please, sexual turnoffs.
Oh, there's got to be some great ones out there.
This is one of those ones that I'm just like, oh God,
this could go in this really fucked up way.
This could it always loops back around to the pussy, kids.
Yep.
So there you go. It's sexual turnoffs, and we will be asking for that. Oh, I don't know, in about 15 minutes. So if you have any submissions,
he's not joking.
You would go to the Facebook page to give that, or you can send us an email. Tell us your sexual turnoffs, and we will tell the fucking world. And if you don't like it, we got 2 words for you,
and that would be
suck it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So somebody had another senior moment.
I hit the stop button.
We didn't even wrap shit up.
This, excuse me.
This
is the TNA Podcast. My name is Jason Rhodes.
And my name is Sam Hall.
And you are cordially invited to suck it. We'll catch you down the fucking road.
Happy trails, honkies.
Son of a bitch!